Could low self-esteem be destroying your relationships? Let's talk about it. But before that, you are welcome once again to this channel, Hayobi Inspires. Kindly subscribe to get more inspiring videos from this channel. So here is it. Low self-esteem will make you to have unhealthy opinions about who you are. It will make you think poorly about yourself. So you always think you're not good enough, that you're not able or capable. And the pain here is that you project the same thought to your partner. And the more you do it, the more you make them shift from you, and you will be sabotaging beautiful relationships. However, before we can talk about the solution, you have to be able to identify the problems. So here are some of the ways you could be ruining your beautiful relationships without knowing it through low self-esteem. Number one way is you are very fearful. And by that I mean you have this fear that is so strong in your heart, like the fear of abandonment. You always think that your partner will abandon you for somebody else, that they will walk away from you, that they will choose other people over you. And you don't only keep this fear to yourself because it's so embedded in you that you have to express it out sometimes. So you tell your partner, do you want to leave me for somebody else? Okay, you can leave me for somebody else. So the other person is better than me. And all of that, you're just insinuating things that your partner is not doing. You are giving them suggestions they've never even thought about. Because you have the fear that they will someday wake up and tell you that you're not good enough. And the problem is you don't feel good about yourself. So you think your partner don't feel good about you. So regardless of what they do, how loving or kind or patient they are with you, you keep pushing them away with that attitude by always suggesting to them that they will someday walk away from you. That those are poor suggestions you are giving to your partner, and they could be serving as dangers to your relationship. Number two, you have trust issues. I mean, there are some people that will never allow their partner's phones or tablets or whatever electronic equipment to rest. You are always with your partner's phones. You want to monitor all their calls, all their messages, all their social medias. You want to have all their password, even if they are not willing to give it to you. And when they don't give you, you become stressed. Some people can't sleep at night until they check through their partner's phones. They want to be sure they're not speaking to somebody else. And then when they say that they spoke with somebody, they'll flare up and they'll start causing problems. Oh, you are cheating on me. Oh, you are doing this. Oh, you are talking to other people behind me. So I'm not good enough for you. Or what have I not done for you? What have I not given you? It's okay to be jealous over your partner a little bit, to ask questions, to be accountable to your partner as well as they should be accountable to you. But it's very important that you give them privacy in that relationship. Give them some privacy. Don't choke them with your mistrust, so much so that they find it boring being around you, that they begin to consider you a nag. You could be ruining your relationship by doing that. Then number three, you always settle for less than you deserve. There are a lot of people that will just say yes to anybody just so they could say, I'm in a relationship. And do you know why? Because they have a poor image of who they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know how valuable, how treasurable they are. They think the other person is doing them a favor by choosing to be in a relationship with them. So they will throw themselves at anybody, settling for less. They don't care if their values don't align, if the person is somebody that will make them happy. They will endure abuse, emotional, verbal, physical abuse, just to stay in a relationship. So if you are settling for less, that means the person doesn't suit you. You get abused. You are ruining your own relationship with yourself. You are ruining your own happiness, your own joy, your own peace by being in a relationship with individuals you should be running away from. They beat you, they batter you, they break you mentally, physically, yet you stay there. Nobody can shift you. You're like a mountain because you feel less about yourself. You think you're not good enough. And to make matters worse, some of these people will tell you, if I'm not with you, you can never get another person. That's a blatant lie. It's a lie. They only tell you this because they've seen that you're weak, that you have a low self-esteem. And so they will use that weapon against you to keep you to themselves, to keep subjecting you to all the pains that they are subjecting you to. You're not even just ruining your relationship with the other person, you are ruining your relationship with yourself. Number 4, you're obsessed with comparison. You like to compare. Oh, okay. Whenever your partner is with you, you're like, okay, am I better than your ex? Is your ex finer? Is your ex taller? Are they more handsome? Are they this? Are they that? Do they cook as much as I do? You are so obsessed with comparison. You want to be better than the ex. And if you're by mistake, your partner says, oh, my ex, they like to cook. They cook this particular food in a way that I really like. You become insecure. You start to sulk or you start to nag. And the next thing is you are totally emotionally dependent on your partner. I mean, you need them to fix you every time. If they don't tell you that something is good, you don't believe that it is good. For instance, you get dressed up in a lovely dress, your hair is nice, you're looking beautiful from your mirror. But you still need your partner to tell you that you look good. If they don't, then you're not looking good. And if that person is not a good man, they tell you, oh, you look like a piece of this, a piece of trash and all of that. You tell yourself, okay, I actually look like a piece of trash in your mind. And then you go and remove the clothes because they want you to wear something that doesn't look good on you because of their own insecurity. And you believe them because you're emotionally dependent on them. You need them to fix you from time to time. You don't have any opinions. You need to go for a course. They need to put a stamp on you. Actually, you love that course. You want to go for it. But when they say that course is not good for you, I know what is good for you. You surrender. You abandon your own life, your goals, just to please them. Sometimes you even need them to tell you how much they love you every second. They already told you are one of the best things that happened to them, then accept it. But it's difficult for you to accept because you have a low self-esteem. Your self-esteem makes you feel less of yourself. So you will never believe if they told you that you are wonderful, you are amazing. So if you need somebody to always tell you every second, every minute, oh, you are good for me, you are wonderful, and that's a low self-esteem because you should be confident in yourself. You should feel capable and able without somebody having to tell you every second, every minute, every hour. Lastly for today, we'll be talking about you accept all the blames. And it can even piss the partner off. It could make them to avoid you because they think you don't have a voice. You accept everything. When they are coming to you, they know the answer already. No matter what I do to this person, they are always going to accept the blame. Let's say, for instance, you and your partner go out on a date and all of that, and your partner says, oh, you can eat. I don't want to eat. I'm okay. You start asking questions. Oh, is it me? Did I do something to offend you? Is it my fault that you don't feel like eating? How is it your fault? Did they tell you it's your fault? A whole adult. And they decide they don't want to eat something, then let them decide. Stop making yourself feel like you're responsible for somebody's actions or inactions. You accept all the blame. I know people that will say, I know you beat me because I'm very stubborn. I know you beat me because I don't listen to you. That's wrong. That kind of relationship can never be interesting to the other partner, except they are an abuser. It's wrong. And it could make your relationship to go south. So, we'll stop here for today. I know some of you have been trying hard to stop all this because you've been in the first, second, third relationship, or you're even in your first relationship, or you're even married. And yet you're not enjoying what other people say they're enjoying, the joy, the peace, the freedom. Your partner is not opening up to you. They are not always free and comfortable around you because of those things that you display. Don't feel lonely and don't feel rejected. You can always change. The most important thing is the will to change. But anyway, before you go away from here, I want you to know there's another video that covers the aspect of how you can boost your self-esteem. Go to the channel on the page, you will find it there. There are practical steps to boost your self-esteem, the ones I used for myself. So you can go ahead and use them. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave your comment. Till next time, wake up and be wise. Bye.